Canadian Airlines are getting ready to put the Boeing 737 MAX back in the air. The question now is whether people are ready to get back on board.
I know someone who died from one of the crashes, so it's like I'm really nervous about it. I wouldn't get on.
The pandemic already made many people anxious about traveling at all. Now airlines need to overcome people's additional anxiety about this specific plane.
I'd like to just wait on for a lot longer to just see that it's not crashing or anything like that in the future.
I'm not sure if I can trust it anymore.
WestJet has been tracking the public's opinion as it prepares for the return of the MAX. Its research shows before COVID-19, 59% of flyers surveyed were not comfortable flying on the MAX when it returns. But as the pandemic wore on, the number grew, now up to 75%.
My name is Jimmy Dean Porter. I'm the chief pilot 737 at WestJet.
So a new promotional campaign and a new promise. If you're booking on a MAX, WestJet says it'll make it clear you can opt out at any time, free of charge.
We never want to put anybody in a position where they feel they are being forced to be on that aircraft. So if you are at the gate and haven't read any of the emails or didn't notice at the time of booking, and you now look at the window and want to talk to a customer service agent, realize it's the MAX. If you don't want to get on, then we'll certainly book you onto another flight.
Air Canada plans a similar policy. Both airlines need to boost confidence in the MAX, so one of its top-performing jets isn't sidelined any longer.
There'll be certain skeptics, I guess, that will just we'll just have to win them over. Everything that's been necessary to be done has been done. Double check, triple check. We are extremely confident, or we wouldn't do it.
But a PR campaign won't bring back Paul Giroge's family. His 3 children, wife, and mother-in-law died when a 737 MAX went down in Ethiopia just months after the first MAX disaster in Indonesia. He wants airlines' websites to mention the crashes.
If you're going to disclose something, then you have to disclose. We're giving you a chance to opt out this plane because it killed 346 people.
This is taken Friday, March the 8th, 2019.
Another victim was Danielle Moore. Her parents say this was the last photo taken of her. She was on her way to a UN assembly in Africa when the plane went down.
It's hard when one of the most person that you love so much just disappear in a 6 minutes and very tragic death.
They say Danielle was an activist, and if she were alive, she too would be demanding more answers.
We just want to make sure that they've done everything within the rules and the guidelines of the regulations, and to satisfy ourselves that it's safe.
I don't trust this plane, and I will never will.
So Ashley, Danielle's parents obviously don't trust this plane, but beyond families of victims, how long could it take before more people are comfortable getting back on board?
Well, Ian, an expert on catastrophic failures I spoke to said it's going to be an enormous challenge to change the public's perception, but he expects with time and a clean safety record, the public's uneasiness will fade.
And this aircraft has returned to service already in other countries. What do we know about how it's gone over there with the public?
Well, since some regulators lifted their grounding order last month, there have already been about 1,000 commercial 737 MAX flights by 4 carriers in the U.S., Brazil, Mexico, and Panama. American Airlines told me it's been flying the plane for about 2 weeks, and bookings on the MAX have been comparable to other planes. So the carrier said its own figures don't suggest people are avoiding it.
All right. Ashley, thank you.
Thank you.